is a very beautiful day indeed to see the sunrise, to realize that we are alive.
The Columbia River unites us all the way across this basin. It enriches us, it enlivens us, and it electrifies us.
And today, very grateful to be here to witness what is going to take place.
To celebrate the 75th anniversary of what is arguably the most significant occasion in the history of the 20th century in the Pacific Northwest.
Wonderful for America.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first car, the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
My friends, to the people of this country, in the construction of this dam, we have had our eyes on the future of the nation. Its cost will be returned to the people
of the United States many times over in the improvement of navigation, transportation, the cheapening of electric power, and the distribution of this power to hundreds of small communities within a great radius.
75 years ago, the Bonneville Dam was a landmark public works project to provide jobs during the Great Depression, and since then, it's been a source of affordable and reliable electricity for industry and individuals across the Pacific Northwest.
The Bonneville Dam also played an instrumental role in the country's defense in World War II, supplying power to the nearby aluminum plants producing 50,000 warplanes. And electricity from the dam also powered local shipyards that at one point turned out a Liberty ship every day.
So countless people were emancipated from the grip of poverty. Freedom was secured, lives were saved, our quality of life has been enhanced, and our air is the cleanest in the nation. What could possibly tug at our conscience in the shadow of those accomplishments? Well, the development of this river has exacted a cost in terms of the native fish and wildlife that inhabited the river's reach, and a cost to the cultural and spiritual life of the people who relied most on the river's natural bounty and received the least from the development of this system, the region's native tribes.
In 3/4 of a century, Bonneville has necessarily adapted and changed to protect our resources.
Together we are beginning to right the wrongs.
That's the future that we've promised our children, be they Indian children or non-Indian children. That's what we have said that we will do and continue to do, because we believe that there is no challenge that working together we cannot collaboratively address and solve.
We stand today at the rallying point for all who live in the Northwest.
Today, BPA is a model for renewable energy options.
But we cannot impede progress because each and every one of us live in a home and we use the electricity that comes through the lines.
As we look forward, we must do so while acknowledging that aging infrastructure reduces efficiency in electricity production, that we'll need to focus on integrating generation into smart grid systems, that if we work together, we can help meet the growing energy needs of our country with renewable power.
The Northwest has emerged with Bonneville's help as an international leader in efficiency and renewables development. It's a success story by any measure.
And no matter what the challenges ahead, we will be better prepared to meet them collectively than separately.
But it's also an opportunity for us to look forward to the next 75 years and to the future of the BPA.
Let's utilize it, protect it, and pass it on for future generations' prosperity and for their economic freedom.
Today we seek to go further, to bring down the barriers that separate economic success from ecological health and unite them in common purpose.
Together we watch over the river that creates the most amazing energy on earth.
The future of this river, the future of this great resource, should be an inspiration to us and to the world.
Roll on, Columbia. Roll on.
Thank you so much. Thank you.